the Podical Sons.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have any law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start this show. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling dandy. It's yesterday was my godson's birthday, man. So today it's it's celebration time. We're gonna get together, eat some food, eat some cake, and celebration of life. This is baby Simba happening.
Baby Simba, shit.
Hey, baby Simba happening, man.
It was the Lion King buzz and stuff for that. Lion King is still top dog in these theaters, though, right?
Listen,
you seen it yet?
I seen the play.
The play, not the play, the movie.
I seen the play. I didn't see the movie.
Oh, okay.
I seen the play.
Yeah.
Yo, that was off the chains, man.
Oh yeah. I heard. Somebody, one of my peoples and stuff, told me that they seen it like eons ago.
Yeah.
And they said it was popping and stuff. They said that's one of the plays that's definitely must to watch.
Yeah, wifey seen it eons ago too, but we went this year, and she said some of the things they kind of remixed it. Mm-hmm. I guess to keep it a little bit up to date, modern with the times.
Gotcha.
So yeah, man, it was dope, man. It was dope.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm chilling. I'm in recovery mode again. Don't judge me.
I gotta judge you. This is almost 2 weeks in a row running, bro. What's going on?
Well, salute to you for graduating with your law degree, because I thought we both didn't have law degrees to judge each other and shit. Here you over there, just look at me with the
Listen, I've been sunning for a minute over here.
Yeah, apparently, this is that shit right here. But I mean, I look at it and stuff as that I'm out and about trying to enjoy the summer, trying to make the best of the time and stuff like that. And new me, I told you I don't want to. And ain't no hot boy summer. It's just I just want to be Marv. Because after the knuckle ups and everything. Oh, yo.
Wait. Now that you brought that up, what's going on?
I ain't fucking with the knuckle up, man. I ain't fucking with the knuckle up and stuff, whatever. If the young lady ever does hear this podcast stuff one of these days and stuff, whatever, she'll know. She can verify. No, Marv, she ain't never knuckle Marv.
She ain't knuckle Marv?
Because it's going to start with a knuckle and end with something else, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. You don't want anything to lead into anything.
Yeah, because I'm like. Massaging butthole with a knuckle, pineapples. I'm uncomfortable with that, whatever. But I mean, I was out and about with some squad or like a different group yesterday, right?
All right, yeah.
Cause I'm trying to make time to spend time with people and kick it with them before they cuss me.
Spread it out a little bit.
Spread out the love.
Yeah, of course.
Right? So it's like they look at me like, oh, you don't want to come kick it with us because you do your podcasting and you do this and yeah. Aren't we friends? I'm like,
now, what group of friends is this? Because you got your core, then you got your workmates, then you got your Pokemon clique.
This would be part of them would be the co-workers.
Okay.
But majority of them don't work there with me no more. At my hospital.
Right.
So everybody's in their own thing.
Yeah.
And then. Yeah, then the reindeer games kind of began last night.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking, because weed's legal and shit. I'm thinking, okay, somebody's going to offer some weed and everything like that, whatever. They're like, hey, you guys want some shrooms? I'm like, sorry?
They took it there. They went there.
Because like I said, I didn't know what to do. I'm a supportive friend.
Yes.
And, I drink...
I probably would have been like, nah, I'll take shrooms on my pizza.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was like, huh? Jigga what? Jigga who? I was like, nah. I got alcoholic friends.
Yes, of course.
They consider themselves alcoholics. I consider myself a drunkard. A drunkard and alcoholic, two different things between them. Yeah. Alcoholics go to meetings. Drunkards, they still run it.
Yeah, they function.
I'm a drunkard.
They function.
Right, functional. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I went out one day with some friends who were drunkards and stuff, whatever. It was like a Monday or Tuesday and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'm getting ready to dip because I got working the next day. And one of them's like, yeah, you should take another drink. I'm like, but I drove. Quit being a bitch. You should take another drink. So I'm like, I do it because they do it. It's social.
Yeah.
I'm a supportive friend. I'm a supportive friend.
Don't let your friends drink alone.
Right. So I'm like, yo, then when it came to the shroom shit, I'm like, yo, this is more than my pay grade. I didn't sign up for this shit. I signed up for... alcohol, possibly weed.
A little bit of weed,
possibly weed.
Yeah.
Nothing more than that. One person has shrooms.
Right.
3 people out of the 9 of us did shrooms.
Okay.
And 2 people did cocaine.
Cocaína.
So I was like, Yeah, I should hurry up and go the fuck home. Because me, I always say like, dear Lord, just bring me back to the house. Just bring me back to the house. Just want to make it to my bed.
Just get you in there safe.
I just want to make it to my bed.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, yo. I started scratching my head. I'm like, yo, what drugs are okay to use in a social setting?
That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Cause I ain't tried shrooms. I ain't tried coke.
Which is good.
I've solely been a weed person. So I guess my first question would be I don't know how they prepare the mushrooms or anything like that. I'm assuming this shit just goes out the ground. They pluck it and then they dry it and smoke it. I don't know if there's any chemical processes going through it. So with that being said, would that be considered an illegal substance? Or they have it in the same realms of weed. At least I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's still a substance, illegal substance, whatever. Because I guess for the use and the purpose, right. So their thing and stuff is that the types of mushrooms that are okay to cook with and use and stuff, whatever. The government says okay to it and stuff, whatever. And other things is like no. It's kind of like what's that shit? Peyote.
Okay. Yeah.
Peyote is naturally grown, whatever, right?
Right.
It's naturally grown in those type of like Southwest states and everything like that, and those type of places. But motherfuckers know still try to, they put it in some stuff for them and get them kind of lit. Like, ayahuasca and all that type of shit, whatever. Yeah. It's on those realms. So they know like the use of it is kind of fucked up and illegal.
The psychosis.
Right. So their main concern and stuff is that's what make it a controlled substance and everything.
Okay.
Right? I don't know. I was looking at it, it's like, I thought we were here just for just to move around and shake a leg for a bit, whatever, on a Carabana weekend.
Yeah.
Not knowing that people had like cocaine on deck.
Well, I guess it's the company, right? I guess it's the group, right? Because if you're in Hollywood, you ain't shocked when you see the cocaine trade going around and people, stop right here, and they take their straw, they got their straw in their pocket, do a line, that's what I'm saying. Go on. Like
the Johnny Depp movie Blow,
right?
Like back then and stuff, it was like normal shit for people just to do cocaine, whatever, right? And then I was looking like okay, and then Angie Martinez and stuff for that. She wrote a book. And she was saying she did crack at a party. First time she ever did crack was at a party. So I'm like, people do cracks at parties? I'm like, I don't know.
It's social crack?
It's social crack.
Huh, damn. So you learn something new every day.
I was looking like, well, damn. It's like, shit. I guess, crack was a social drug. Cocaine is a social drug. Yeah. I guess you're right. Depends on the parties and the circles.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just kind of shook because I'm scratching my head. I'm like, I'm good. I didn't really sign up for this and stuff, but I got a lot of shit to take care of tomorrow. I got to make sure I'm right.
You don't want that mushroom high?
Nah. I'm not ready for shrooms yet. I told you I did X.
Okay.
When I did X and stuff, whatever, I didn't like how it made me feel and stuff, whatever. So I was kind of shook. So I was like, nah, this is not my realm. This is not my realm.
Right.
Kenny Rogers, man, know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Mm-hmm. Know when to walk away.
Know when the ass better be running.
Fucking right. But I mean, like, I was like, when they see me, they didn't offer it like fully out in the open.
Yeah.
Because one person just looked like, you just want the weed, right? You just want weed. Yeah, so I was like, is that racist? Because it's just me and one other black chick there. So I was like,
right.
Like, did you feel a type of way that didn't offer us the coke and the shrooms?
Oh, the shrooms?
I don't know. Like, I was just looking. I was like, you didn't feel that type of way? I'm like, I guess the racial stereotype must have kicked in. Whatever. They'd be like, black people, they only stick to just the marijuana, the cannabis. But I was looking like, the racial stereotypes that kind of come into play in a social setting too.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that would probably be one of them. Stop you from taking shrooms.
Right, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? I don't really hold it against anybody and stuff like that. Like, all right, if you were to walk into a place, right, and you see a whole bunch of, they're like, we're going to go to a little chill back spot. You walk into a spot, there's mad older Asian dudes and stuff like that. They got like cots and they're laying down. You see little vape smoke and stuff in the air, whatever.
Right.
What's first thing come to your mind?
Opium.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's a racial stereotype. I was like, right there, I was like,
I see it. I see
If
it.
somebody told me like, no, it's all hookah and it's watermelon flavor, I'm like, bitch, you lying.
Yeah.
Bitch, you a lie.
He
You
looked
a
too
lie.
relaxed.
Lucifer's a lie. That boy looked too laid back for that shit to be just hookah. So as I'm like, racial stereotypes, they kind of come in handy at times, whatever, right?
Kind of come in handy.
All right. I was with my boy, Keith, his girl, who's Caucasian,
Right.
another friend who was Caucasian,
Yeah.
and me and Ben Dillinger.
Yeah.
We in Buffalo.
And just y'all know, Keith ain't black.
Keith ain't black.
Keith ain't black.
Keith is Indian descent.
Right.
So we coming back and stuff, whatever, from doing little 1s and 2s in Buffalo. So you're like, you're about to stop and get gas. Gas is cheaper and stuff, whatever, on that side.
Yeah.
And he pulled over. He GPS some kind of gas station that's in the hood.
Okay.
Not the rap hood, the real hood.
The hood.
The hood.
Not Robin Hood.
Yeah.
The hood.
So I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? But I was just sitting in the car. I was looking like, and I see everybody just kind of surveilling around the car. I'm like, y'all should. Because, like, I'm gonna get on kids. So I'm like, y'all should. I'm like, I tapped on the glass. I'm like, yo, you good, kid? I'm like, yo, come inside, man. I'll pump the gas.
You gonna pump the gas?
And the boy had this relief on his face, like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you.
So I pumped the gas, and then those dudes and stuff standing posted up and stuff by the gas station. They look. I gave him a head nod. They're like, oh, okay. They got a black friend in the whip or whatever. So
that Indian dude ain't Popo.
Yeah. Popo pushing the yards.
It be possible. Economy. You gotta scale down sometimes.
That's true. But I would think it'd be something along the Ford line, whatever, right? Because Ford Taurus.
You're right.
So it might be, was it hatchback shit? Was the Escort? Is
The
it
Escort.
Ford
That'll be
Escort?
a Ford Escort. You're right.
Because in the Ford Escort, it might be a different dance, whatever, right? But I was like, hey, I am not mad at some racial stereotypes and stuff, whatever. Like, so if I went into one spot, I used to date a girl way back when, Italiano descent, Caucasian.
All right.
Went into the little loft party and stuff she took me into and stuff, whatever. And there were bank cards on tables, a little mountain high of cocaine.
Okay.
Right there, and I just heard kick, like everybody's cutting it up on the table.
Everybody chopping
chopping up like, okay, this is your line because you paid for this.
Yeah, right,
you
right,
shipped in for this. Everybody was divvying up the lines. And then, like, I look, I'm like, oh, I'm the only black person here. But I look by the window, there's one black nigga smoking weed. So I was like, I'm going over there.
My nigga.
I'm going over there. So we just heading out each other. He's like, yo, he's like, he just passed me the spliff. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's the safest thing. And then he looked, he's like, white people. I was like, yeah, see? So everybody knew. He was,
see, the funny thing is, as a stereotype, I probably looked at it and said, yo, how much did you get it to him for?
True. More than likely, they had to get it from somewhere.
How much you get to him for, yo?
He had to been a dealer. I don't know, man. Let's get to the shits, man. This week has been a dark week, brought you by a lot of tragedies and thoughts and prayers. Let's start locally first. Menhaz Zaman, he's a 23-year-old guy who killed his parents, grandmother, and sister in their Markham home and confessed about the murders in an online gaming chat.
Yeah, that's insane, man.
Absolutely.
Like, he didn't leave any family member alive.
No, the whole household had to go.
3 generations.
Yeah, it was real fucked up. Because I want to say the thing that he killed them and stuff for them because he allegedly was supposed to be in school for engineering.
Okay.
For the past 3 years, which he dropped out.
Right.
For the past 3 years ago.
Wow.
So his scheduled graduation date was for July 28th. So he lied to them and told them that, graduation is supposed to be popping off, and he knew he wasn't graduating. So it was a sink or swim thing with now or never.
Yeah.
And he started offing off the family members one by one and stuff for that till all of them were dead. And then he just confessed it and stuff for them in the chat. People thought he was joking, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's some different shit.
Man.
It had me thinking and stuff. Do you think he was under too much pressure from his family or society?
Wow, that's a good question, man. Because we know we see it both ways. Fortunately, it's not always a tragic end, but we see pressure from society. We see pressure from parents. And usually the pressure from society is in the form of, do I get good enough grades to land a job when I get out of college or university? Is there a job available for me when I get out of college and university? Because they're competing with a lot of people who are losing their jobs in certain fields and are about it, looking for other jobs.
Right.
And they have years of experience under their belt.
Right.
So here comes this rookie coming in on the job force. Who does the workplace look for? Somebody with experience or someone who's coming fresh out of college? So there's that pressure from society, from the workforce itself. But just listening to the whole dynamics of this, to me, I don't know, I can't swear for it, but for me, it would almost seem like the pressure would be thought of family-wise. Because here's the thing. Mm-hmm. You dropped out of school for 3 years.
And you ain't say shit.
And you ain't saying shit to the grandma. You ain't say shit to your moms, your pops. You ain't say shit to your sister. Right?
Because he's 23 and the sister was 21.
Sister's 21.
So they're close in age.
So if she's not in university or college, she's approaching it. Or maybe she's getting ready to go into it.
I think, she was in it, yeah.
Right? So, with that being said, you feel this pressure. If it's a society pressure, you feel the pressure from society. You would think the first, set of people that you go to speak to would be your parents.
True.
To say, hey man, like I've been doing this engineering thing, but honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen once I complete it. And it's got me kind of anxious. It's got me kind of nervous. You would think, you're looking at your support system, right? And your circle.
Facts.
We always talk about your circle.
Circle.
So one of the people that we expect to be in our circle would be our parents, right?
Right.
So if it's pressure from outside forces, you'd almost say, okay, I'm gonna tell dad, I'm gonna tell mom, I'm gonna talk about it, see how they might have been in the same situation when they were in school. How did they think through it? How did they overcome it? But the fact that 3 years go by and you ain't say nothing to the parents.
Well, I mean, think about it. Some people can't talk to their parents and stuff, whatever.
Well, that's
right?
what I'm about to say.
That's one factor and stuff, whatever. You have another situation where, like, let's look at like family-wise from like a West Indian descent.
Right.
How many people can really talk to their parents and stuff like that, whatever, and that kind of open matter when, parents, mom or pops, or probably both, busting their ass to make sure you get the shit you need to get done and over it with pertaining to school.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you might be taking their money when they're like, oh, you need money for books and everything and stuff. What are you buying? New games? That's some fucked up shit because they're assuming and stuff. Where they're like, yo, you're living here for a free ride and stuff, or not even a free ride, but you're living here to kind of cut costs for you paying for school, like residency and all that type of stuff, whatever. Where's the money going?
Yeah.
So like, you might get a few bumble clots and stuff that come your way and stuff, whatever, when they find out that your ass is just taking the money to go shopping.
But it's funny when you say, West Indian parents, because we know they don't get down with certain things.
Facts.
And
my mom
we also know that if they putting the pressure on you like that to go to school, get good grades, and come up with a good job, they ain't playing around.
Nope. Not a drill.
So it almost, you almost have to reason with yourself is, am I even going to try to attempt to kill these motherfuckers?
Or they going to kill your ass.
Dad might sleep with one eye open. He's serious.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I look at this whole situation and stuff as that this is a problem and it might trickle down or have other effects or copycats and everything, and prevention is the best cure.
Yeah.
And to the listeners that out there that are parents and stuff, whatever, like, how would you go about the situation and stuff to prevent this from happening? Not saying like you getting killed as a parent, but how do we take steps and stuff to prevent from more tragedies like this from happening?
There's there's always an ends to the means. I know within the public school system or the elementary school system, whether it's from kindergarten to grade 8, or you do the kindergarten to grade 6, then you go on to junior high before you get into high school. Grade 8, they're usually trying to prepare you before you go into high school.
High school prep.
So before that time, there's a lot of the teachers coddle you and stuff like that. Did you do your homework? Did you this, that, and the third? They on you and stuff like that, right? Where in high school it's a different dance. Teachers don't care if you do your shit or not. This is up to you to get the grade that you want. So they're letting you know right off the bat that, hey, high school is a different dance to everything. You kind of almost got to know what's going on and kind of have a feel for what's going on and be your own man or be your own woman and get the job done.
Well, you got to be held accountable and stuff for that, because it's going to be you the one making the money, right?
Right, exactly.
You be the one paying the bills, and you be the one partaking in society.
Now, I know there's college prep, but how much are they preparing you for? What are they preparing you for?
I don't think it's anything really more on the mental side. It might be dependent on the teacher.
Right.
But just more pertaining to schoolwork-wise.
Schoolwork-wise?
Yeah.
So do you think, you think we need to add a mental proportion to that, or?
Absolutely. We need to start investing into mental health, whatever, right? Because, think about it. Like, what sucks? I want to say when you have these youngins and stuff, whatever, like these 14, 15-year-olds and stuff, whatever, commit suicide.
Yeah.
From just like social media rants or people talking about them and all that type of stuff, whatever.
Right.
And that's a mental thing they need to be prepped for, whatever, right? Like, there's going to be bullies.
Yeah.
There's going to be bullies and stuff. If the parents aren't doing it and stuff like whatever, maybe the school might need to just take a little hand into it, whatever, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know, maybe somewhere like homeroom. Like, yeah, because they still have homeroom, right?
They still have homeroom.
So like in homeroom and stuff, where they can have like a rotating person just kind of going around and be like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
You got your guidance counselors as well.
Yeah. Because, I don't even fuck with my guidance counselor. I need my schedule to be changed, to be honest.
Yeah. You're right.
So that's I'm like, if it came down to that kind of dance, then yeah, man, I'm with that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens and stuff, whatever. But I was just curious and stuff. I'm like, I would not like something like this to happen again.
Nah.
And if I was a parent to be put in a predicament and stuff like that, I don't know what I would do.
Nah. And prevention is better than cure. So, we're going to see how this plays out. Obviously, there's a trial set. He's got to go to court. And, they'll take notes. And part of the outcome of trial is not only to punish the offender, but to find ways on, how do we prevent this from happening again in society? And I look at it.
I hope that's the case.
We're hoping for that case. And education is a key. And right now there's been so much cuts to education. You just don't know. You just don't know how it's gonna end up. But
it's like Russian roulette with the freaking cuts now, man.
He's sharp with it, man. He's going for his barber license, man.
Yo, I'm just rough out here. Go ahead.
But if we can add a mental preparation to that whole college prep, but not only, if you usually when your kids are going off to college, the parents are with them first day. Even if just we take time to speak to parents and say we might not know what signs there is to look out for.
Nah, my mom wasn't with me.
Your mom's wasn't with you?
Nah, my mom wasn't with me on my first day.
Well, it's some parents are with the kids, some parents are not. But if it's a situation where even if your parents not with you, it's like, yo, these papers go home for your parents. This is for your parents to read. You know what I mean? This is like what they could look out for, how to help you, adjust, how to help you get situated, and so forth, and how to talk to your kids. Because again, I'm looking at it at 3 years go by.
Nothing.
At some point, you asking your kids,
grades.
Yeah, what's your grades like? What's happening? Like? How you enjoying school? What tell them, talk to me.
That's what I'm saying. Some people don't talk.
Wow, that's
they don't just talk. They don't say nothing, whatever. They just assume everything is peachy keen and stuff, whatever. And they're like, yo, make sure you hit the targeted marks, and that's it. The convo stuff is not happening. This is the reason why this podcast is so popping, because we have the convos.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like people don't talk, whatever, right? So I mean, like it goes from parents and everything and stuff as well. Like they don't really have the open convo and stuff, whatever. I have a guy friend who has daughters, and I told him like one day you got to talk to your daughters and stuff and let them know, like, yo, you know how to control the world? The thing in your pants.
Yeah.
And he's like, not gonna fucking tell her that. Let her mom tell her that. I'm like, but why you as a man can't tell your daughters that?
Yeah.
And the man's like, he just don't feel like it's his place. You see what I'm saying?
But as a father, you got to know where your place is.
But period, exactly.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, what comes down to it, you know, touch wood and stuff, whatever. Let's say the mom's is not there no more.
Right.
Something happened, you know, she went God now, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just you and your girls. I'm like, who gonna talk to your girls then? He's like, hopefully he can find a new chick at the time. So I was like, okay, he's trying to pawn off the works. I'm like, all right. He's optimistic he will find love. You know?
Yeah.
But do you believe in love after love? He does. So, I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, and we always say that it's important for a young lady to have that father figure in her life.
Yes.
You understand? So certain things might be more impactful coming from a father.
Yes. Definite. I'm live witness and stuff to that thing.
Right.
Definite. Because I want to say, not to put nobody's business out there and stuff but in my past relationships,
Yeah.
I've seen that because those girls haven't had rock solid relationships with their fathers,
Yeah.
why them and I could not be.
Right.
Because if their relationship was a lot stronger and stuff with their fathers,
Yeah.
I bet my bottom dollar it'd have been a different relationship.
And I agree with you. I'm pretty sure it would have been. I'm pretty sure it would have been.
Bet my bottom dollar on that shit, whatever, right? Yes, man. More thoughts and prayers go out to people killed at the California Garlic Festival.
Yeah.
And the 20 people killed in El Paso. And
the nine that was I can't even remember where
the 9 people that were killed.
But it's like it happened like less than 24 hours before the El Paso.
Before the El Paso. Yes, the Friday-ish.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was getting confused.
That you thought it was more body counts being added to the thing.
That's what I was thinking.
Nah, man, it's different out here, man. Yeah, so was it 20 people killed at El Paso? 26 were injured.
Right.
26 were injured and stuff, whatever, right? And in a El Paso mall in Texas yesterday. I don't even know what to say and stuff, whatever. Let's talk about the Garlic Festival, dude, first. First of all, what the fuck is a Garlic Festival?
I'm starting to believe that just like how we discussed, they have like a day for everything. Cause they probably got a garlic day and we don't even know about it.
Yo, but I went on a website and looking at these national days and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing a garlic.
You know,
I probably didn't pay it.
You don't recall seeing a garlic day?
Or maybe I only pay attention to the days that stuck out to me.
Or the ones that stuck out to you.
Like the Super Mario Day.
Right.
I know there's Goku Day.
Yeah.
And everything like that. The siblings, the grandparents. I even think they switch those bitches up when they feel like it. I feel like it's like 2 sibling days a year.
Yeah.
You feel like that too?
And I'm starting to think that one day can house like 4 or 5 different things.
Facts. Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
but when this is the first time I've been aware that there's such thing as a garlic festival. Right.
Yikes! I was like, this dude right here, he deserves a special place in hell to be the dude that just shot up the Garlic Festival.
The Garlic Festival.
I can't even fathom that. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
but it's just some different shit, whatever. Because I'm pretty sure there's like same thing when I was at the house and stuff, whatever. I kind of squinted at the TV. I'm like, Garlic Festival. I'm like, the fuck? And I was like, 3 died, and they said including like when you add the shooter and the stuff, shooter,
right?
Because him and the cops had a little confrontation, right? And I was like, yo, you're a different kind of breed.
Listen, a rock concert You know,
The one country concert in Vegas.
the country concert in Vegas. Something public like, you know, the 4th of July. You know what I mean? Something on a grander scale like that. You don't expect it to happen, but you know it will pop off. But the garlic festival?
Garlic though? Nah, I like garlic. Fuck up the garlic and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be present at a garlic festival. I might be present at a potato festival.
Well, hell yeah. You know, they gotta be a potato festival.
Yeah, you know. Tater tots, french fries, baked potato. I feel like Bubba from Forrest Gump without the shrimp.
Without the shrimp.
Baked potato, fried potato, sliced potato. You know, I'll go to that. They might catch me slipping there.
You think sweet potato might have their own festival, or you think they just throw it in with a potato?
Nah, they better throw it in with the regular potato, because
Okay.
I fucks with that too.
Yeah.
I fucks with that
Yeah.
too. With the spicy aioli, I fucks with it. I don't know, man. That was just rough. And then like the mall shooting thing and stuff, whatever. And it comes back to the questions of all the time. Should we be living in fear? Because you're at the mall on a Saturday. Say most people work Monday through Friday. You're at the mall on a Saturday. You know it's fucking family day.
Right.
People go there to go run missions, pick up what they need to pick up, in and out, boom, 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 keep it moving.
Yeah.
My man drove 9 hours to get to El Paso
9 hours.
to commit this heinous act. That's fucked up. That's just fucked up and stuff, whatever. Like beyond belief and stuff, whatever. To me, and you said man had a manifesto.
He had a manifesto, so you know he was determined to pull it off.
So
I mean,
but see, my thing is going back to like previous podcasts and stuff, whatever. Like we said on the show already, whatever. Like, yo, when is it your civil duty to kind of just jump in and stuff and say like, yo, my man out here and stuff in these streets with his manifesto kind of going in on some racial shits and all the above.
And I thought about that, and I was like, within the manifesto itself, you know, I'm not sure because I've only heard of it. I heard of, you know, he praised Donald Trump.
Trumpet.
He praised David Duke. So there's a whole
Who's
lot.
David Duke?
David Duke is he's a political figure, but before he was a political figure, I think he was like a grand wizard of the Klan.
Whoa. Okay.
So there was a lot of white supremacist nationalist tone in the manifesto itself.
Right.
Right. I don't know if there was any alluding to that, you know, what he was gonna do. But with that being said, I'm looking at it as this kid follows, and I say they say 21, but I you know, listen, some people are they're not grown at 21. So I'm gonna say this kid.
Yeah. My mom said just because you got hair on your crotch, that don't make you a man or a woman.
And there you go. So this kid, he follows a certain set of people, right?
Right.
And I'm assuming a certain set of people follow him, right? So when you see this manifesto pop up, and there's no mentioning of harm being done to anybody, it's just he's just spewing the rhetoric.
True, but then okay. Going back to my little party circle I was with last night.
Right.
There's a dude. He follows me on the gram. I follow him on the gram.
Yeah.
I don't rock with him like that and stuff, whatever. And he's not really like a party goer.
Yeah.
But like one of the chicks who was there with the cocaine last night and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
She got some titties on her, whatever. She got some big ass titties.
Racks on racks on racks.
Racks on racks on racks. Her shit's with J's. Okay, they're J's.
Okay.
They're J's. Petite frame with some J sized titties. So now, her thing and stuff is she'll wear like these little tops and everything and stuff, you know, to show off the twins.
Got him flaunt him.
You know, got him flaunt him. Yeah, you know, to make sure she get these free drinks and stuff popping. And so when she take little poses and stuff on her gram and everything, he'll make comments and stuff, whatever. Do you need to pose like a whore or dress like that just for drinks? I'm like, nigga.
Wow.
So I asked him like, why you ain't delete those comments, whatever. She's like, he's just different, whatever. I was like, I told dude real quick. I'm like, look, my G, let me tell you something. The day you feel like going postal,
Yeah.
holla at me. I got some vacation days in the bank, so I don't have to go to work that day.
Right.
Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
His IG has a photo of him and his dead mom from 2015. It said, "Rest her soul, whoever her name is."
Right.
And another post and stuff is like, what's wrong with the world today? And he made that post in like 2018 January. Right?
What's wrong with the world today is that you're paying too much attention to people's damn breasts. Yeah.
Two posts.
Okay.
2 posts on Instagram. 2 posts. I'm like, yo, I told people, like, yo, they need to put that man on a watch list. He doesn't need a damn online manifesto for me to see. I'm putting that nigga on a watch list.
Right.
Because I don't know, like, he's up to some grim and evil type of shit.
Yeah.
Some space, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, put some people stuff on the watch list. I understand what you're saying and stuff with them. Like, you know, if they only rock with the Klan, they rock with the neo-Nazi peoples, they only post shit so the people can see them say, hey, haha, white power, and all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But people don't follow their kids?
Some people don't follow their kids, man.
That's where the problem lies.
That's where the problem lies. Some people don't follow their kids. Some people don't care to know what their kids are up to.
Going back to the education.
Going
thing
back to
the
right,
dead parents.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And it's sad and it's unfortunate, but this is how a lot of these kids get down. Think about all the mass shootings that happen at the hands of the kids.
It's a lot.
There's a lot, right?
It's a lot.
Now think of the parents. What would be what would you think the percentage of parents knowing what their kids could possibly up to be?
I don't know, man. Because even like didn't the Columbine kids kill their parents?
Yeah.
Columbine kids killed their parents, and that Sandy Hook dude and stuff, whatever, who killed those elementary kids,
right?
He killed his mom and stuff, whatever, too.
This is what I'm saying. They don't even see that coming.
And they had this movie and stuff years ago. I think it was like, We Need to Talk About Kevin. Something like, I swear that's the movie and stuff. We Need to Talk About Kevin.
Right.
And I think like he offed the pops, he offed the little sister.
Yeah.
And then he went to the school and closed the gym door. I think he chopped them into the gym, and then he just kind of went nuts and kind of offed them. And I was like, but the moms knew he was up to, like, you know, she's like, you know, his brain don't kind of tick too much. But then as your parental aspect and stuff is looking at, this is just my baby.
Yeah,
I love my baby. But your baby might cause society a lot of harm, right? So I don't know.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that, because we got here in Canada, we got 2 that's still on the run.
Yeah.
One of them's father had come out, you know, and he must have been writing some book that he never published, kind of stating, you know why he thinks his kid might be the way he is. So I think he kind of had an idea that, you know, something was wrong with his kid.
The elevator don't go too hard.
It don't go to the penthouse at all, right? And these guys are still on the run.
Yeah.
They've already committed murder.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just hope that most people and stuff don't come in a state of mind and stuff where they just kind of live in constant fear. Because, like you said it, whatever, when you submit to the fear, you let them win.
Yeah, you most definitely let them win. But you know, we can't live in fear. But at the same time, we got to know what time it is. We have to know what can possibly take place, and we just got to be a little bit more vigilant, a little bit more on our P's and Q's.
Y's and Z's.
Y's and Z's, man. You know, it's
Z. We in Canada.
It's with the mall shooter. He started shooting from outside
and worked his way in.
Right?
Yeah, so there was a few graphic videos that were showing the dead bodies on the outside.
Now, is it a situation where we need to start putting in, you know, and it's you hate to say it because we're all in the era of invasion of privacy, but do you got to put microphones out in these parking lots? Because granted, if you got cameras out there, you're the mall security, right? You might be sitting in front of
all these cameras.
So it's hard to focus on all these cameras at once, right?
Right.
But if you got a microphone that's happening and it picks up what you can perceive as gunshots,
Right.
then maybe you can focus in on what's happening in that one particular camera and be like, oh, shit, there's an active shooter outside the mall. Let me alert what's, the people inside
the mall.
so, we can give them at least, whatever it is, a 5 second, a 3 second chance to, get out of harm's way. It's almost like we now got to start taking, these extra measures.
I think what you're saying is stuff. I agree with it, but mostly people and stuff might look at it as that the cost,
Right.
one,
Right.
the cost for the equipment, and two, it might just be a waste. The reason why I won't look at it as a waste, but they might look at it as a waste and be like, you know what, this is on some bullshit, because you might hear like some parking disputes, some parking wars, whatever, I'm trying to park my car and someone else trying to go park their car, whatever. Be like, squirrel. I still find like it's entertaining.
Yeah.
But at least at the end of the day and stuff, you're absolutely right. Because if you know what pow, boom, 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 what sound like and everything, if it sounds like Call of Duty from your damn terminal that you're watching, you're supposed to be watching these cameras on and stuff, whatever, that's when you alert everybody and stuff, whatever. Like, security, just letting you know, some bullshit's going on outside.
The east wing, doors at the east wing.
Yeah.
Can we evacuate that side? Can we get some security happening around that side? Something. Right. You know what I mean? It's at least there's that extra measure of precaution there, because at the end of the day, you want people to feel safe coming to the mall.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You want people to be able to live their lives. Like, just think of how many people who are in that situation, because I'm going to be honest, if I was in that situation, I'm probably going to be shook for several months. I'm probably not even going to leave my house thinking, shit, I nearly damn lost my life.
Online shopping.
Online shopping.
Online shopping. Yep, that's what one person said to me and stuff yesterday and stuff. They're like, yo, you heard about the El Paso thing's fucked up. That's why I buy shit online. I was like, damn.
This is, it is what it is, man.
Like, damn.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. Thoughts and prayers out to them, man.
It almost sorry, but just before we move on, it's almost like the time when like they had a very successful Caravana yesterday. They're saying over close to 2 million people, if not more, were out there and were enjoying the parade. Could you imagine what it'd have been like if that one year when that dude got shot in the head, if people took it upon themselves to say, yo, I'm gonna watch this shit on TV? What would the numbers would be like? Would it be viable to the economy? It could have, it could potentially have put a damper on a lot of things.
It did though. It did for a period of time and put a damper.
It did for a period of time, because a lot of people said, yo, they ain't going out.
Yeah.
Right? So just look at that. Look at from even that perspective. Thank God it didn't ruin the event altogether. People, started feeling more confident. They started adding a little bit more security and so forth like that. So it becomes a situation where they no longer felt like they had to live in fear, and they could go out and enjoy life.
Right.
But it is what it is, man. It's, P's, Q's, Y's, Z's, or Z's.
Z's for me, Z's for the Canadian folk and British folk. Yeah, man. On to the next, man. Try to get a little bit lighter while we go through. ASAP Rocky is on U.S. soil, awaiting his verdict in Sweden. He's supposed to head back for August 14th. Me personally, I don't really give a fuck. But how do you feel that he's home now?
Well, I feel like if they're gonna release him and send him home now, they could have did that shit 2 to 3 weeks ago. they didn't really need to hold on to him if they.
I mean, they just make an example out of him and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
He's a known figure and stuff, whatever, right?
Of course. But even with that, said, it's funny because I think it was. I can't remember. I don't know if it was Logic or who's the other white rapper that's jumping off right now.
G-Eazy?
G-Eazy. I think it might have been G-Eazy.
It was.
Was in a similar situation over there in Sweden.
Yeah.
And they didn't do his ass like they did A$AP Rocky.
Nah.
So you gotta know what time it is. You gotta know what your skin color is, and you gotta know what situations might be for you and might not be for you. And that was just one of those situations where they gonna make an example out of you. They might not make an example out of everybody, but they gonna make an example out of you, and they most definitely did. You know, and kudos for the black community for coming to his support after he did shit on them a few years back.
Yeah.
You know, we the only thing is that you hope people go through certain experiences and it teaches them and they learn from it.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Yeah, because again, we're about growth and development. Maybe this was a situation that he needed to realize certain things. But with that being said, he's back in American soil. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm ecstatic for him, but I'm happy that he ain't gotta stay where he don't want.
No, I mean, like, nobody should go through those kind of condition stuff over there, whatever. But you know, I just wanted to like to give a shout out to God or my God, because I ain't born over there in Sweden.
Yeah.
So I ain't fucking with Sweden and stuff, whatever, in the type of area and shit in their world that they don't really support people of my melanin tone, right?
Right, exactly.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not the type of person and stuff, whatever. If you tell me, like, oh, shit, if you go to such and stuff, whatever, they got a whole bunch of KKK people or neo-Nazi people or stuff that don't like you, why am I going there? I'm not going to go there.
You know what's funny?
This
Because
shit ain't funny, but go ahead.
I'm about to say, how many people? Because they were there on tour, right?
Yeah.
How many people do you think were at that concert that he performed at?
Yeah.
Right. Let's say it was in the area of maybe 1,000, and that's a small, modest number, because you know,
Right,
in
right.
Europe they get mad crazy as far as
Right.
festivals and performance and shows go. Where were those people when he got his ass locked up?
They didn't give a fuck either. They went to the show. They went to the show. They paid their money for the show. The end.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's a North American thing. It's what we glorify and idolize and stuff, whatever, like people and celebs and shit like that, whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's a worldwide thing and stuff, whatever, too. But I'm pretty sure that, like, a lot of times, like, when it comes to, like, certain type of people or acts, they
Right.
just kind of get, like, higher of a spotlight and stuff and treat like God,
Yes.
right? So then they idolize Beehive.
Right.
Beehive is prime example.
Yeah.
Beehive don't come after my neck and stuff, whatever. Y'all the type of smoke I just don't want yet. I need
The type of smoke you don't need.
I
You don't need no beehive smoke.
Yeah, you know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, look at them.
Yeah.
Beyonce can't do no wrong to them.
Right.
If this was happening to Beyonce and stuff, I guarantee you that Swedish government would have been in topple.
Oh, they would have overthrow that bitch.
They would overthrow that. They would have mad coup d'etat and stuff, whatever, everything, real quick. Mm-hmm. Snap of a finger.
Yeah.
Thanos snap. Mm-hmm. Right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on the people. So if the people don't give two shits, they're like, yo, I pay my money for the ticket. Regular day is going to begin again, whatever. A$AP Rocky done probably made his mega millions for me and other people paying for a ticket.
Right.
He don't give a fuck about me. Why should I give a fuck about him?
Right. I get you.
So I was like, I like his music. I'm a fan of his music. But at the end of the day and stuff, for the back and forth thing and stuff, as much as with the Trump trying to benefit from it and
jump
stuff
in
and
on it.
everything.
Yeah.
Like that, I was like, everybody's trying to succeed somewhere in this bitch to make it look good and stuff. But I'm like, at the end of the day, nigga, just don't go back. Just don't go back.
That's
and
it.
to the other rappers and everything and stuff, and if y'all listening, and y'all, Sweden don't like us.
They don't like you.
They don't like us. They don't like us. They don't like our music, whatever. So I don't see, you should put yourself in a place where you're not really wanted.
And you got to think of Europe. Europe is a lot different from US and Canada, whereas in you travel 2 hours in any direction, you're in another country.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much have fans who are from Sweden. If they really your fans, they'll come see you in another country.
Facts.
So you don't have to go to Sweden. You don't. And I'll be like, yo, I ain't going to Sweden because y'all government don't like me. If you rock with me, I'll be in whatever country's near to Sweden. You come see me there.
Simple.
You think he gonna go back for his trial? You think he gonna be like, nah?
If he's smart, he won't go back.
He gonna go back?
If he's smart, he won't go back. I don't think what he did and stuff was like Interpol related.
Right.
Where they were hunting his ass like across the world for it.
Yeah.
And everything like whatever. Because even from just the video and just the information and stuff that they gather and stuff, you can tell that the Swedish government needs a lot of straighten up and clean up to be done over there. So I don't think it's gonna be an issue where they're gonna be chasing them down for shit. Like and everything like that. Shit, I know people over here and stuff whatever got speeding tickets in America, and they know that once they get pulled over in America, whatever, they getting snatched up and going to jail.
Shit, that happened to me.
Oh, see? And see, that's what I'm saying. Some people and stuff whatever, they wouldn't even say like, all right, if we're doing a road trip, they'd be like, yeah, I ain't really doing too long of a drive though. I'll drive just to support for a little bit, but the way how my shit's set up, whatever, if we get pulled over, I'm going to jail.
Yo, they snatched my ass about 100 meters at away from the border. I almost made it, man. I almost made it. For real. I almost made it, bro. But they
Why
got
the
me.
fuck am I just hearing about this story now?
They got me speeding, and they said, "Oh shit, you got a ticket from like." I was like, "Oh, for real? Man, they threw me in the bin."
Oh shit!
Yo, if my boys wasn't in the car with me that day, bro, and bailed my ass out, I'd probably still be locked up today, man.
Yo,
About 100 meters outside that time, I seen the boy. I could taste the boy. That's me, Canada.
shit.
I seen the cherries, and next thing I know, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Damn.
I did go to court, and I did clear that shit up though, because I wasn't making that shit happen to me again. Hell no.
Right? Damn.
Hell no.
Brand new news to me.
So make that be a warning to all my Canadian constituents. You got a ticket, an unpaid for you go pay that shit. Pay that shit.
Yo, okay. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been not on the same game page with somebody when you're doing wrong? So like say for example and stuff for that, like all right, there's a couple that got caught stealing from a Walmart, right?
Right.
Boyfriend and girlfriend got caught. And I guess where they keep when they keep the thieves is like close to the entrance, waiting for the cops and stuff to come in there and come scoop them.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
Boyfriend and girlfriend are walking to this area. There's like an older fat dude walking them, and there's an older dude. He probably about in his early 60s or something like that, where they're walking them. The boyfriend took off running right out the damn door.
Hauled ass.
Yang, turn on the afterburners. The girlfriend, I guess, didn't book to play.
Yeah.
So she called him out by his government name and shit like that. We're like, yo, you really just gonna leave me? I'm like, bitch. Yo, what the fuck? And I was like thinking of stuff. I'm like, yo, there's mad situations where people, they're not on the same game page.
Right.
Like, first of all, who's at the fault? Who's wrong? Yes, the stealing portion of stuff is wrong.
Right.
Right? But don't y'all come up with like a game plan and be like, yo.
So you gotta come up with a game plan if shit go right. You gotta come up with a game plan if shit go left.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, baby.
Cause shit can go left. Now, what I'm thinking is there was no plans for the shit going left. Right?
Yeah.
But during that little, the point when, they was together under custody, you think he tried to give her one of those, the look over and try to give one of,
Yeah.
the wink single?
I think so. But I think so.
He tried to give her one of those?
I'm assuming because when he ran off and he realized she ain't run,
Yeah.
he walked back and stuff whatever and went to go get get locked up in the room and stuff with her. So
Right.
He probably gave her a talk like, yo, the fuck, man, you ain't see me blink 3 times towards the door?
You know he can't chase after both of us.
You can't catch him. He's like, yo, you got a fat bastard, you got an old ass man, he in his early millions. Keep it moving. So I'm looking like, yo, I don't know. Like, all right, I give you a joke. I was in high school, right? And what grade was this? Can't remember and stuff, whatever. Hopefully my auntie and my mom ain't listening to this episode and shit like that, whatever. I'm snitching on myself. So me and my boy, we cut school. When we cut school and stuff, whatever, miraculously, one goddamn day, the truancy cops and stuff, whatever, kind of pulled up right at us.
Right, yeah.
They're like, yo, where's your pass, right, to leave early? I was like, I know I don't got no goddamn pass, but I'm just tapping my jacket. I'm like,
it's in here somewhere.
I'm like, shit, they already lose this shit? It's fucked up, man. I'm like, they're like, well, we got to go back into school and stuff, whatever, to make sure they verify for you. I'm like, all right, cool. My boy walk with me and stuff, whatever, too. He ain't say shit. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I looked at the dude, right? Yeah. And our school had the CT cameras that popping on.
Right.
And it rotated. So it's kind of like, it'll show one portion, like it'll show like upstairs, downstairs cafeteria, upstairs cafeteria. It'll show different portions, right?
Right.
I'm in this bitch studying this fucking camera. So I'm looking like, all right. So if I cut this way, the camera will flash that way. Right. It won't catch me.
It won't catch you.
Anyway, or whatever, right? So I'm like, I looked at my dude and I'm like, yo, Tim, we about to slide. He's like, what? I'm like, you can what all you want right there. I'm about to dip.
Yeah.
So he's like, for real? I'm like, oh my gosh. No. I'm whistling Dixie out my ass, dumbass. I'm like, I said I'm dipping. If you want to stay, that's all on you. So there's some other dude and stuff who got in trouble and stuff, but he's just sitting right there in the front too.
Yeah.
The two truancy cops and stuff, whatever, they're behind the counter talking to like some other people and stuff who work in the office in my high school.
Yeah.
I'm like, go. Boom. I cut. Right?
Yeah.
I cut. No one said nothing, whatever, right? So I keep it moving and stuff, whatever. Like I'm going down the stairs and stuff to go up the stairs to hide from the cameras and shit, whatever. I hear, hey, where are you going? I'm like, this nigga moved too slow. He moved too slow. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then when he finally caught up to me and stuff, I'm like, yo, we're going straight down here. We're going to pose up like nothing happened, all the above, right?
Right, yeah.
And I knew somebody was dipping and stuff after school. So I'm like, yo, I need you to drive me away from the property and stuff, whatever, to such and such, whatever, right? So I didn't cut school at that time and stuff, whatever, again.
Yeah.
Just in case. The name I gave and stuff, whatever. Salute to the dude. If you ever listen to this show and stuff, whatever. His name is Leonard Brown. That's the name I gave because I knew Leonard Brown had a pass.
He had his pass.
This nigga Tim, he over here like Tim Brown.
Tim, you ain't got no damn pass.
So that's the reason why the cops was like, yo, they can't find a Tim Brown in the registration for the school and stuff, whatever, with an early exit pass. I'm like, dumbass. With your dumbass. So I'm like, yo, clearly we weren't on the same gameplays and stuff, whatever. So I was like, yo, I don't like that. Yo, I told him we need to plan these shits out if it goes smooth and if it goes south. Yeah, man.
You gonna be right or get left.
Facts. All right, man. So let me ask you this now. We had salute to Angel. She was on the show.
What up, shorty?
She's on the show and stuff, whatever, and she spoke about strippers and stuff, whatever. Some strippers not paying taxes.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if strippers were to start paying taxes, should they get time off for maternity leave?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think if you clock a certain amount of hours, it should build up your vacation pay.
I like that logic.
Yeah, why not?
You're not only good looks. I like that logic.
I'm telling you, I'm here for the strippers.
I seen a video. It's fucking 8-month pregnant stripper.
God damn.
And she was doing tips and flicks. I swear she was giving the fetal baby shake syndrome thing, whatever.
Oh, man.
The way she was doing tips and tricks and everything and stuff, all of them.
Oh my gosh.
And then it was the DJ and stuff, whatever, too. The MC. MCs at strip clubs are always the best.
Yo.
They're always the best, whatever, right? I remember there was one, like, I went to a white one, predominantly white strip club, and the guy's like, put your meat hooks together for cinnamon. I'm like, meat hooks? I was like, yo, I thought they were called hands in my world, but fuck it. We'll go with meat hooks. And then, clink, 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 clink. So, like, this one, he's like, oh, snap. Go ahead, baby. Make that formula money. I was like, yo. It's that wild when the DJ is telling you make that formula money.
You making that milkshake.
Yo.
For real, for real.
I was there. I was like, yo, this is out of hand. But yet and still, when she's doing all the tips and flicks and stuff like that, I was looking at them, I was still watching. So I don't know who's more disgusted, me watching it or her doing the tricks.
I'm going to say half and half.
I was saying one of us need counseling.
I'm going to say half and half.
One of us need counseling and stuff for her. But I was looking, I was like, what? We live in a sick-sided world. Like, I remember I used to watch a show called Daria.
Yeah.
A little animated thing used to come on like after Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, they used to come up with some bullshit ass things like, you know, today in the sick sad world. I'm like, this was some shit that should have been in the episode of the sick sad world. Whatever, right? And I was like, you don't got mat leave? But they don't have mat leave.
No, you ain't got mat leave, man. Come on now. You know that.
So, I mean, if your extra doing is in hoeing, like, you know, shouldn't you just say, you know, this is when you quit? Like, you know, or come for the stimulus package and say, like, you know, you're done and you won't look to be a mom?
Listen, man, I don't know who the baby daddy is, but that's bad baby daddying. That's bad baby daddying right there. You should have pulled her ass out the club long time. You should have pulled her out the club at least that 4 months.
You really think it's his fault, though?
No, but I'm just saying that's bad baby daddy.
I'm about to say, because, like, you know.
I'm just saying that's bad baby daddy. Whoever the baby daddy is. If you know the baby daddy.
If you know the baby daddy and stuff, whatever, yikes. Salute to you, because you're going to have a bag load of problems and stuff as is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, some women, you can't control some women. You can't control some dudes.
You're right. You can't.
So like, you can't be like, hey, you need to stop all that. You need to just relax yourself and be prepared to be a mom. You can't tell me what to do. No. This is your body and stuff. What do you think we live in Alabama? She might go off on your ass just like that. When she start talking out her neck and the fingers is moving,
yeah,
your ass is grass and she gonna smoke it. So, I don't know.
What about the club owner?
Oddity. I'll tell you why. In Vegas, I think there's like 2 or 3 strip clubs. One of them was a Spearmint Rhino.
Right.
They have fuck you guys, a midget stripper. I was gonna say a bantam stripper. Fuck you, a midget stripper, right?
Bridget the midget.
All right. No, Bridget the midget. Well, she was a porn star too.
She's a porn star.
Yeah, she's a porn star. She's a porn star. But the midget stripper and stuff, whatever. So, on a basic night, the regular strippers, you pay $10 a song for a lap dance. Midget, you pay $20 a song. So I'm like, if it's half of a woman, shouldn't it be half price?
No, because she got to stand on your lap.
But they said it's because it's an oddity, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And because it's an oddity, it's something you can't get at every strip club.
Okay.
So how many strip clubs can you say, like, yo, you went to the strip club and there was this pregnant stripper there?
Yeah.
It ain't yours.
Yeah.
So you might have to pay a little extra stuff for there because you got to pay for the baby and everything like. But I don't want no pregnant stripper flipping in my lap.
You know what you're not paying extra for?
What?
That trip to hell with a garlic shooter.
Yo, I don't know. I looked at, scratched my head. I was like, yeah, no. And then, like, I'm like, sick sad world and stuff, whatever. Indeed. And then another thing got me thinking about sick sad world. When you hit me off with the post and shit with the genetically modified salmon.
Right. Yeah.
Like, because you text me the thing and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know, when I get some quiet time and stuff, and I'm gonna look at it and everything, like, whatever. Right. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, they've been fucking with us.
Oh, yeah.
They've been fucking with us, like, dramatically. I'm like, yo, this is a sick-sided world all over again, man.
Dude.
Because I was looking, I was like, what hurt me is that I was laughing at my boy and his peoples and stuff talking about they eat like the Beyond Meat burgers and everything like that. Whatever.
Right.
I'm like, nah, nigga, I eat regular type of food, whatever. Fuck what you
You eating regular meat, right?
I was probably eating fucking around because there's something to Costco and all those type of places and stuff too. You ever see Costco salmon steaks? Dude. Those salmon things is massive.
Come to think of it, we bought some salmon steaks from what's that one? The super something. Superstore. And that shit was massive.
See? And they're crossbreeding these salmons with like 3 other They're like 3 fish in one.
But here's the thing. They're not even giving you the wording label. They giving you what you gotta scan that shit with your phone.
What if your Wi-Fi suck?
Wow.
What if you don't got no internet?
What if the printer machine that print the scan label don't print properly?
Right, and it's all type of fucked up, and you can't scan properly and stuff. You see, that's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit.
See, I was looking at it stuff, and I'm like, yo, are you ready to start raising or growing your own food?
You know what? I think if I had a spread with enough property on it where I can do a little garden and stuff like that, at the very least, the garden. And I'm used to that from my old man. Mm-hmm. Back when we used to live when I used to live in Toronto,
yeah,
that in the back, he'd grow vegetables.
Right.
So you know what I mean, we have vegetables and stuff like that.
To kill.
It's coming to the point where I even said this to wifey, like, every Saturday, Sunday morning, they got the farmer's market right in front of the strip. I'm gonna say to wifey, yo, we need to start going to the farmer's market more often.
Yeah, because it's like you're either getting genetically modified food or you're getting these Beyond Meat shits and stuff like that, whatever. And I'm not about that life. And I was like, if you're getting Beyond Meat, depending on you might get Beyond Pussy and stuff, whatever, soon. Wait. If you go down on a post-op transgender, that means you're eating Beyond Meat. Because it's not.
It might be Beyond Dick at that
point. Because it's not what it was. It was genetically modified and changed.
Oh, shit.
So that's what I'm saying. I was like, but nothing is safe now.
Nothing is safe, man.
Nothing is safe. Unless you grow it yourself, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Unless you grow it and raise it yourself.
Unless you grow it and raise it yourself.
Yeah, I was like, nah, man. I'm like, I don't know about all this type of stuff, whatever. I don't know. I was scratching my head and stuff for the longest, but then I came to a conclusion and stuff for like, yo, even fast food's always been eat at your own risk.
Yes.
But we still fuck with fast food.
Yeah, we know that. And
it's the same thing and stuff. You might go in a grocery store and be like, God damn, this organic, regular salmon is kind of small for $11.99 when you got this massive salmon steak for the $15, and you can cut it up and feed and have portions for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Dun 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 dun. Decisions right there again, right?
Yeah, but we don't even have to go as far as the grocery market. We going to Chef Maury, fine dining, eating establishment,
and he buying the fucked up.
Fish. You ain't know. You just ordering the salmon.
That's true. Because they can put one type of logo outside and stuff says all organic and give you some basic Betty shit and stuff whatever on the inside.
Basic Betty on the inside?
That's fucked up. Okay. Let me ask you this. On to the next, man. There's a situation I seen where there's a concert in Detroit, and there's other places and stuff whatever too. It was a show in Detroit where they were charging. It was like a putting for black people. Black people in the hood and the community and everything like that, whatever.
Okay.
They were supposed to be to uplift black people to come out to the areas and support and all the above.
Right.
Admission prices for the blacks was $10. Apparently the Caucasians and non-blacks, they got charged $20.
Okay.
You say, okay, like it was the right thing. I was going to ask you, like, is it fair to charge a person different prices because of their race?
Shit, sound like some reparations to me.
yo. This thing is wild. Oh my gosh. Yo, referee. Yo, ice cold, man. Damn.
No. I think everybody should be charged the same price.
Across the board.
Across the board, right?
Across the board.
But if you want to do something a little extra for your people, then maybe you put together a certain amount of discount tickets where you do through special programs.
Remember I was telling you about the concert thing, right? Remember I was telling you about the concert and stuff whatever about that. If you as a non-black person can go to a black hip hop concert, sit in a section protected by security guards and maybe an officer or two.
Right.
You pay extra
Pay
money.
a little extra money so you can curse.
So you can curse.
Say,
You
say nigga.
Yeah, so you can say nigga and stuff whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
that I can understand.
You can understand that?
I can understand that whatever. But
All
if
right.
they just go because like they say with these white consumers and stuff of music and everything and stuff are big consumers, they're black consumers.
Okay. Oh yeah, of
So
course.
that's what I'm saying. Like, even if and stuff, whatever, I'm like, yo, what's the harm? What's the harm in them just going? So why you gotta charge them extra for the fees and everything like that, whatever? I'm like, a lot of people and stuff are saying the same thing like you. When somebody hit me off with it, they're like, I don't know. Sometimes the white privilege don't go too far.
Don't go too far.
The gravy train has to stop somewhere. I was like, yo.
Listen, all right. We got the OVO Fest coming up,
Right.
right?
Right.
Lawn tickets is damn near $500.
Facts.
Who you think you're gonna be sitting on the lawn?
The black folks.
Ain't even the black folks are sitting on the damn lawn, man. Come on, man.
What if you a hustling motherfucker? You've been selling dope all winter to make sure you're not getting no lawn seat.
Yeah. Okay. That might be true. But you know what? He didn't hustle up all winter and bought that off of mommy's credit card.
Yeah, Caucasian dude,
All right.
non-black.
So it would almost benefit the brothers and the sisters if you know OVO say, yo, we're gonna slide, some little 50% off.
For the lawn seats?
Some for the lawn seats, for the tickets. So you guys can get to enjoy the concerts too.
Okay, fuck it. I mean, hey, I see where you're coming from. Like, there's some Podical Sons theory right there. I see it, but
Listen, everybody pays the same price.
Yep,
You have some discounted tickets for the less privileged. It shouldn't be a color thing. Mind you, your color might lead you to fall into the less privileged category.
yeah,
But there might be some white people out there that can't afford to have that price. You understand? Well, the white people are on welfare too.
no facts. But that's what I'm saying. Like the show for like not the OVO thing, but like that show in Detroit. Whatever.
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
like $10 for blacks,
Right.
$20 for non-blacks.
Right.
So I'm like 20. I'm not saying 20 is a steep figure and stuff.
Nah,
whatever,
nah.
But I'm looking at stuff as that like yo, what do I get extra for my 20? Like because if I see like if I'm one of your white friends,
Right.
and you walk through, and then you do like $10 and stuff, and I pull out my 10 and stuff, and like no, you're 20. I'm looking like, well, what the fuck? Do I get something extra for my $20?
Yeah.
Do I get a shirt that say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud or something like that with it?
Yeah.
And you're saying no, it's just what you have to pay and stuff like that. I don't think that's fair because if I'm a young white kid going to like a hip hop type of urban show and everything like whatever,
Right.
clearly I'm in a younger demographic and my peoples and stuff, whatever, my generation or my ancestors are responsible for the slavery piece, not me.
Yeah.
So why are you still holding me accountable and stuff? I thought we got over the fact and stuff, but you brought up reparations and stuff. So I guess it's like people still hold on.
It's still out there, man. It's still out
They're
there.
still holding on and
Yeah.
stuff, whatever, man.
And I don't think and I'm not looking at it from the position of you being punished because you're white. I'm looking at it from the position of we're trying to level the playing field because you're black. And you might not necessarily have the means of your white counterpart. Still doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to go see the concert.
True.
Right, so I'm looking at it from that perspective, but the way they have done it, I don't think they should have done it that way. You have one price, and if you want to offer your people some sort of discount, then you do it in a way where people know that it's being discounted because of certain situations. certain economic situations, and it shouldn't only be because you're black and you fall under that category, because some white people fall under that category too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, let's get to some real shit now. Those white people and stuff, or those non-black people who are in poverty and less fortunate and all the above, on the same standing and stuff as blacks, do we still hold them? I want to say, do we still hold them and stuff for the same pot as the ones, the middle class Caucasian folks or non-blacks, to say, well, because of your peoples and stuff, whatever, you enslaved us, and do we give them the whole like the whole slavery talk too? The Caucasian stuff in the hood, compared to like the well-off colonizers? I hate using that word, but that word's always funny to me.
No, I don't.
Right.
No, you don't. But at the same time, I mean, if two of them is going to, let's say, an establishment, right, where it's, let's say, Caucasian owned, and any favoritism is going to be shown, who's it going to be shown to first?
White privilege.
All right. So, I mean, again, without there being an advantage, there's still an inherent advantage. Mind you, I'm going to flip this around. If you're a well-off to do black person, you can actually be paying $20.
Absolutely.
That discount should not be for you.
How many privileged black people will probably go to the festival like that, though? Anyway,
yeah,
that's another question. See, and well, since we on this and stuff, whatever, right? Like, see the whole thing with the poor whites and stuff, whatever, from like the middle class whites in different pots,
right?
What's the difference between forgiveness and acceptance? Because we accepted the fact that the poor ones can kind of rock with us and stuff, whatever, on that level. And I guess we just made peace and stuff, whatever, with it by not turning into a riot once we get together.
Yeah.
Right? So did we just accept the fact that, like, yo, these middle class ones are these assholes? And we just forgave the poor ones?
Yeah, I would think so. But you know what I mean? This is it's funny that we're touching upon this topic and how we get into this topic.
Yeah.
Because
that's what we do, baby.
With me, how I look at things now is racism is a front.
Okay.
The real problem that we're suffering right now, or we're going to be suffering going forward, is classism.
Yeah. I must be on cocaine. I think I must have got cocaine last night. I always thought it would be like that. In my mind, it was always... That's why I'm not a racist person. Because I look at there's the have and there's the have-nots.
This is what I'm saying. There is the haves and the have-nots. But it's never portrayed like that in media.
Yes. That's facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're always looking at as racism as a big problem. But there's just as much, if not, well, I wouldn't say just as much, but there's a lot of poor white people who are lumped in with the poor black people.
Those are the ones that we accept.
Those are the ones we accept, right?
Right.
There's a lot of uppity rich black people that's lumped in with the uppity rich white people, and that's who they accept.
And I guess those black people, those uppity black people, they forgive them.
They forget. They friends with them. They make money with them.
Common goal.
They have a common goal.
Yeah.
Right? Us in the trenches, we got a common goal. So that's what I'm saying. To me now, it's more, and as the divide gets bigger, it's people are gonna start to see that. You know what I mean? It's less of a racism thing and more of a classism thing. Because you at the bottom, you at the bottom with all the poor people, man. You at the top with all the rich people.
Give me a ballpark figure and stuff for how many years you think. Over a decade?
I'd say over a decade or coming close to it. Simply be of the fact that old money that it's spent its time.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to die out, right? Mm. The new money is starting to grow, right? Within that new money, you got a lot of black people who are coming up,
Right.
right? As they come up doing their thing, whatever they're doing, they're passing that down to their generation,
Right.
right? So now it's at some point, it's either gonna level off or surpass, because the majority of, I mean, we're not minorities no more in certain places.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
So when you're thinking about it from that perspective, you got to look at it as, yo, I'm a rich white guy. I'm looking at this trend. I'm gonna start getting me some rich black people. Because pretty soon I'm gonna have to deal with them to be able to make money, to keep that money thing happening.
BET. BET is a prime example for that.
BET's a prime example for that.
Yeah. Because Viacom bought out BET, and then Viacom was all rich Jewish money, right? And then boom, bam. They make the money with the blacks.
Who are friends and making money with Jay-Z?
Lahira Corin, all those peoples and stuff, whatever, Madonna.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
They don't look at Jay-Z and say, oh, that nigga.
They say that jigger.
They say that jigger. My man. Let's make some money.
All right, man. Let's get to the question of the week.
Question of the week. Question of the week.
Question of the week is, when does criticism that is constructive become destructive?
I'm going to say it's the person who's being criticized has got to determine that. You understand? I don't think anybody else can make that determination, because you're either going to take it as it's being told to you to help you improve yourself, or you're going to look at it as it's being told to you to put you down.
Now we're living in times of right now, so we spoke about this before and stuff like that. Either if you like something, you a dick rider,
Right.
or if you don't like something, you a hater,
Right.
right? If you're giving if the main goal is to give constructive criticism and stuff, whatever, right?
Yes.
Let's say, I don't know, let's say if I have like some kind of business and stuff that we sell teddy bears or some shit like that, right?
Okay.
I sell teddy bears and stuff, whatever, in this business. And when you come in through the shop, whatever, you're like, yo, you know, I see what you're trying to do with the business and stuff, whatever. But I feel like the shop smells a type of way because of the fabrics we're using and everything like that. I'm like, yeah, you know, true, I get that. And then you start going past that.
Right.
I feel like there's a limit of stuff where you can go in a segment, like a segment or like a conversation.
Yes.
'Cause I feel like if you're in a conversation and stuff, whatever, and you're like, you were like, you know the old scrolls that they had back in the day, and you flick out a scroll.
Yeah.
This is what the fuck I think is wrong with your business.
Yeah.
That's destructive right there.
Yeah. Well, yes and no.
Oh.
Because if they're valid points, and you can look at those valid points and change those valid points to make your business better, how's that destructive?
You can't give me this bitch in doses?
You can, and maybe that's a situation where, you know, the messenger has to be understanding.
There you go. And that's what I was trying to look at and stuff
Right.
like because you said it depends and stuff whatever. You said first you said the person who's taking the criticism.
Right. How
Whatever.
they take the criticism.
How they take the criticism.
Yeah.
But I feel like the messenger and stuff, whatever, they always say don't shoot the messenger. But
Right.
the messenger in this case, I feel like a lot of times needs to be shot or not killed, just shot and, put to the side, let them recuperate, be like, fuck her.
Yeah.
Just, it's not what you say, it's how you say some things.
Well, yeah, exactly. It is. That's part and parcel of the problem too. And it's, if you're saying it in a way where, it's easily digestible.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Then
Doses,
the person's
baby.
gonna eat them. The person's gonna eat that up.
In doses.
And okay, I see where you're
Yeah,
coming
that's what I'm saying.
from.
Like in doses. That's what I'm saying. Don't just roll out the damn thing and stuff, whatever. Like, I seen this book. I always laugh and stuff with it. There's like a small like phone book size thing, and it said how to figure out what's wrong with a man.
Yeah.
And then they had like this. It looks like 10 dictionaries stacked on each other. How to figure out what's wrong with a woman.
Right.
Whatever, right? Yo, you got to give it to me in doses, man. Break that bitch up into some volumes, whatever. Like you say, like, all right, today we're gonna deal with this, right?
Right.
And if I take it as constructive and stuff, whatever, I'm gonna make those changes from like the 2-3 things that you told me about my bootleg Build-A-Bear business.
What if you're not giving it in dosages, right? Mm-hmm. You're giving it in one long, big portion, but within those portions, you're giving reasonings.
No, I still might take it like that, and I think anybody would take
Still
it
might
like,
take it with air of criticism.
Yeah, because I might take it and stuff as that it's not in that type of level, because I want to say, if we're in a business meeting,
Yes.
or say you come to my job or you come to my Build-A-Bear shop and everything like that, and then you break it off to me and stuff, whatever, like that,
Right.
I'd have been like, well, damn, why you ain't say this and stuff, whatever, when you heard me putting this shit together, whatever, right?
Right.
And even if you weren't there and stuff, I'd have been like, well, damn, you open up a bootleg Build-A-Bear business, let me see how you do it and stuff, whatever, then. And we'll take it from there, because anybody's going to feel on heels and stuff when you come after them and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I feel a type of way and stuff if, like, if you come at me for something,
Yeah.
whatever, right? And you're telling me, like, you don't like this about me, you don't like that I wore an orange shirt today, you don't like the fact that I did this or I did that, or I wore orange socks to go with my orange shirt and my orange shoes,
Right.
and all that type of stuff. I'm like, nigga, you just don't like me? Yo.
What if the person on the receiving end, after you give them the first dose, says, okay, that's cool, I'll rock with that. Is there anything else you can suggest?
Well, then that's where you can keep going in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It also depends on the person receiving the message too, right? Because it's how you're gonna take it, right? Because you may see it as value criticism, and you're saying, okay, this person's paying attention. Maybe there's something else that he might see that I don't know, or I might not be able to fathom. Maybe he got a little bit more wisdom to depart on me.
Most of the time, I am like that.
Right.
I am like that and stuff, whatever. But I know some other people are not built like that. I have tougher skin.
Right.
I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for all the listeners and stuff, whatever. That's rocking with the show.
Yeah.
Right. Some people and stuff don't have that kind of tough skin and stuff, whatever. Because I had somebody, I told you, like a few weeks back and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody broke down about our podcast.
Right.
Whatever. Right.
Yeah.
And I was looking at stuff and I'm like, okay. I just took in the things stuff that they said, whatever. And I had valid points and facts and stuff, whatever, to say X, Y, and Z and stuff to go back at them, whatever, right?
Right.
So I felt no type of way. But to a lesser person and stuff, whatever, they might take that shit like, fuck that bitch, you know? Fuck that shit. Like, and then fuck everything that they're on and everything, and haters and stuff with it. But I'm like, not everybody's a hater.
No.
And you don't have to be a dick rider because you like something and stuff, whatever, right? But my thing and stuff is that I find it a lot of times and stuff, whatever, that the constructive thing, people just use that as like a leeway to go into something a lot worse.
I also believe it also depends on who the message is coming from.
So
Because you have some people who is 100% in your corner,
right,
and genuinely want to see you succeed and do good,
right,
and then people who are not like that, and will just want to point out everything that you're doing wrong.
So what if it came from somebody that's supposed to be in your corner?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna take the air of
Do
criticism.
you look at them kind of different? Whatever. Suppose it was your wife. Suppose your wife says she don't want you fucking with the podcast.
Well, I'm gonna ask her why, and she's gotta have a valid reason why.
And she started breaking down and stuff like, oh, I don't like you mess with the podcast because it does this, it does that. I don't think it's gonna go nowhere, you know. And she starts going in with it. She goes from constructive to being destructive,
Yeah.
right? And in that segment of stuff, whatever, you look like, but babe, I thought you were supposed to support me. We're in this together. When I shine, you shine.
Yeah. See, but that's hard for me to fathom
Because your woman's not like that.
because my woman's not like that.
Yeah, because you got a soulmate, baby. You got a soulmate, boo.
Soulmate.
You got a kindred spirit. I'm trying to find one.
But I mean, if you have a person like that, they're really never gonna shit on your dreams. They're gonna be constructive with their criticism, because they want you to succeed, right? So anything that's coming, you know what I mean. Even if they think it might perceive that it's gonna come off hurtful in some sort of way, at the end of the day, if they feel like it's going to benefit you and move you forward, they gonna come up with it, man.
Cool. All right. We're going to ask the sons. This one comes from Marche Sade. What makes a person cheat? What makes a person cheat? I want to say, from my words, there's multiple type of things and stuff. But is there one main thing? Absolutely not.
I don't think there's one main thing.
If I'm to cheat, I want to say it's the lack of.
Lack of what? Communication?
It might be something else because, communication, sex, lack of, like, certain type of things and stuff. But I want to say I'm an emotional kind of dude, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if I get lack of sex and stuff, whatever, I'm gonna feel a type of way. And I always say and stuff, whatever, one person won't do, another person would.
Right.
So if I'm getting lack of communication and stuff, whatever, and you're not talking to me or you're not interacting with me and stuff and everything like that, whatever, but then there's some other chick that I know, and she trying to give me like the time of day, like, what's on your mind, Marv? Tell me what's going on with you. And I feel like I can vent and everything. And she's like, yo, you want to come over and talk with a bottle of red wine?
Yeah.
Might be going down like an elevator, man.
You might be going over and talking with a red wine.
It might, yeah, because red wine, bing, bing.
Okay, but in a situation like that,
what will make you cheat?
Is it your choice to cheat? Because I would say it would be your choice at that. Because you could technically talk to your partner and say, listen, this, that, and the third is what happened.
Absolutely, no, I mean,
and
come on, baby, you know me, man.
Sherry came over with, she gave me the red wine offer.
We talk on the podcast. There's nothing but like this. That's what I'm saying. If I can say this to you and to the world, I can say this stuff to somebody I'm intimate and close with.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
And I would say that, but that's what I'm saying. If I'm saying that, if I say that to a person and they don't want to pull up their cards and do better, then that's a different story.
But then, do you still cheat, or do you say we got to part ways because I can find somebody?
I play some Usher in the background and
let it burn.
Let it burn, man.
Well, that's
it's gonna hurt for me to say this. It's coming, but that's what I'm saying. And this is the reason why I never cheated.
Yeah,
this is the reason why I never cheat. Black men don't cheat. This is the reason why I never cheated, is because my thing and stuff is that, like, yo, if I feel like you're not doing something, I tell you whatever to pull up your cards. Now, the women I've been with, the women that cheated on me, they haven't done that. Or the girls, let me say that. The girls that I've been with, they haven't done that. A real woman and stuff would say, like, yo, boss, this is what the deal is. And, so that we can have that level of communication and we do better. Either we agree to disagree and then we move on.
I think what makes people cheat is that they don't want to lose what they already have, but they still feel like there's something lacking with what they already have.
So you want your cake and eat it too.
Exactly. That's why that's what I think why people. So
if you're getting 85% in your marriage and you're missing the 15%, not even marriage, in your relationship. 85% you what you were getting, and you're lacking 15%. You went somewhere else to get the 15% to make you 100% whole.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, understood. It doesn't justify, but I understand it.
No, this
It's uncommon sense.
Yeah.
It's
It would
uncommon
justify it because you typically would want your partner to say, "Hey, we're at 85%.
How do we get to 100?
How do we get to 100?" Right?
Right.
You're not looking at your partner to go.
But some people
trying
are-
to find that 15%.
And some people are satisfied with just getting the 85%.
Some people are satisfied with just the 85%.
Some people are satisfied.
You know,
and stuff,
they'll
'cause, like,
sacrifice the 100.
there's a Jamaican expression. Oh, I always be fucking up. I always be fucking up my Jamaican expression. My mom probably slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah, she
But
gonna tell you
but
you're too
she-
Americanized.
Yeah, she's like, you're too Yankee. That's what she'll say.
You're
But
too
she's like,
Yankee.
yeah, it's like, fuck. It's something like the package never comes right. The package basically never comes right with us. So yes, if you wanted this perfect package and everything like whatever, it's not gonna be at 100%.
Yeah, it's not gonna be at 100%.
But that's what I'm saying. Like me, I know this.
yeah.
I ain't perfect. I'm 2 out of 3. I'm dark and I'm handsome, missing the tall part.
Right.
I don't expect 3 out of 3 and stuff across the way.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, I can make peace with the 85%.
Yeah.
I guess some other people just can't.
Some
and then that's the reason why they cheat.
That's why they cheat.
Gotcha. That's a good ass question though.
Because if you to think about it, if you're only providing 50%, that other person might say, "Oh well, it ain't even worth me cheating. I might as well just get rid of that 50%."
True.
And try and look for something more.
Right.
If you even get less than 50%,
Gone,
then
man.
you're gone.
You're gone.
You're gone.
You're gone. Black Medusa, but the way how she spelled black, she spelled it like 6 lakh. you know, they out here doing that.
Everybody
Said-
getting so fancy with
They're
their
getting fancy-
spelling.
They getting fancy with their spelling? Says, when you are in a car, are you inside or are you outside? This shit, that's a hot dog and a sandwich question right there.
You inside the car, outside.
That's what I said.
That's what you said?
So that's what I said. So like, I'm like, if you're in an underground parking garage in your car, that means you're inside.
You would be inside.
Okay. Just make sure.
Yeah.
Like I said,
We thinking on that lines. We thinking on that lines.
We good.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm saying, you know, like I said, I had a drug night last night. I only didn't partake into the other 2. So I just want to make sure, like, you know, some trace residue didn't get to my system.
We online.
Okay.
If you're in the car, you're inside, outside.
Right.
If you ain't left the underground yet, you're inside.
Right, because that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have the windows down and the sunroof open, you're still inside.
You're still
Because like
inside.
you're inside the house with the windows open.
What if you live in a building or a condo and you're on the balcony? You outside, inside.
Oh shit! Mind
Oh, you outside, inside.
Oh shit! I think we on cocaine.
Yo,
I think we on cocaine.
Someone take those shrooms away, please.
Yeah.
Take those shrooms away.
All right. Last question comes from Tensai Senpai. At it again. Would you rather eat mayo for the rest of your life or sweat mayo?
I'm gonna have to eat mayo.
I'm gonna sweat mayo.
You gonna sweat mayo?
Fuck that.
I'm gonna eat mayo.
I'm not about that mayonnaise life like that.
I'm gonna make me some good sandwiches.
For the
Yeah, I'm
rest-
gonna make me some good sandwiches for the rest of my life. I don't want to sweat mayo.
Yo, but you ever had mayonnaise and steak?
Dude, first of all, where you sweating mayo from, bro?
Ain't no problem with shower can solve. Okay? If I know I have a lady friend coming through and stuff, whatever, and she's like, hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes, go, freshen up, man.
Listen, you can't stop the sweat when you're doing the do.
But hopefully she's not licking those parts.
She gonna cover her ass in mayo.
You need new bed sheets for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat the mayo. I'm sorry.
I'm going to sweat that thing.
We agree to disagree.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Human nature, baby. All right. We on the Soul Say the Sons.
So say the sons.
All right. So the Soul Say the Sons. I don't know who needs to hear this, but be a hoe until you appreciate it. No, I'm just Yo, you ever see those things? I don't know who needs to hear this.
Who needs to hear this?
Yo, when they always say those things,
I don't know who's seeing this right now.
No, see this? Yeah. No. We're not gonna do y'all wrong like that. Whatever. We're just fucking with you. This is a proper one and stuff. Whatever. I actually didn't come up with it fully, but I thought about it. Whatever, and then
You gave it a remix?
I gave it a remix. So
Alright.
this came from actually a good listener and stuff. Whatever. So basically, like associated daughters. So you can hold half of the
Associate the
love.
daughter on this one.
You are the CEO of your life. Hire, fire, and promote accordingly. Associated sons. And
/daughters.
/daughters.
All right. That's good.
All right. That's it, man. That's any church announcements for the
That's
masses?
it. Remember, coming up, end of the month, we got the Battle of the Beat Makers. It's gonna be a fantastic time. If you want to participate and you're in the Toronto area, you can go to www.battleofthebeatmakers.com. Cop yourself some tickets. The 2 preliminary rounds is going to be at Daniel Spectrum. The final day of competition, the round of 32, where we crown the champ, is going to be at the Opera House. There's going to be lots of things happening. We also have a conference for not only the producers, not only the music makers, but for people who just like music in general. So go to the site, check that out. If you're on IG, follow at World Beat Battle to get that information coming out to you. And I believe on also the 18th, we got an event coming up courtesy of my man DJ Rasta Bones. And that is the Jeans and Heels. And I think Marvin and I are going to make it out to that one. We got some sons on the streets that we wanna catch up on and
Absolutely.
and
We
then
still
speak to our
harassing the
fans.
peoples. We still harassing the fans.
Harass some people, speak to the fans, and let people know what time it is and celebrate what's happening in the city. Summer's almost coming to a close, so we trying to live it up a little. I'm trying to live it up like Marv because he keep coming to the damn show with these hangovers and shit.
I'm just trying to make it through.
And then that's it for me, man. That's it.
Yeah, like I said, don't forget the plugs. Like, check us out and stuff, whatever. The full Sons on the Streets and stuff and everything will be on the YouTubes and everything. Clips and stuff will pop up on the IG, Facebook, Twitter, those places. So, yeah, keep your eyes posted. And, yeah, man, again, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Peace and love. Y'all be safe out there.
Peace.
Peace.
The Podical Sons with not your average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.